Alright, hello there. Just gonna go in here. Starting later than I was planning, but you know, that's okay. I was doing some fun shit. So that's good. We're starting up Advance Wars 2 tonight. So just to let you know what I've done. We did finish Advance Wars last time around. And then offline I just went and did all the extra stuff after the campaign, so I do have that 100% completion file. 22 hours, 18 minutes. Could have been faster, but you know, it is what it is. But we're not worried about that, because we're going to Black Hole Rising, Advance Wars 2 specifically. Picks up right after Advance Wars 1. Upon the once peaceful continents of Macroland, the Black Hole Army begins to tighten its iron grip of domination.
Hawk, come forth.
Yes, Lord Sturm.
Provide me an update on the Macroland invasion. Proceeding as expected, Lord Sturm. The commanding officers have each completed their tasks.
And our objective is clear, yes?
Yes, my lord.
To establish a base of Black Hole operations here on Wars. It was not long ago that I personally instigated a great conflict here between the various armies. I sought to turn them against one another, then conquer all amidst the unrest. And yet, I failed in my goal. That was in Cosmoland, was it not, Lord Sturm? I will not make the same mistake again. This time, I will establish our base here in Macroland first, then attack with the utmost confidence, strength, and time needed to assure victory. To that end, I require materials and funding, for war is anything but a cheap affair.
Yes.
Do not worry, my lord. The COs have been given their orders. They will transport all that you desire from the lands they seize.
Hawk, do not fail me.
Never, my lord.
Yeah, so just to recap from Advance War, it's basically Sturm, leader of the Black Hole Army, was like, we're gonna take over Macroland, and we're gonna do it by instigating the rival countries to fight against each other by making a clone of the Orange Star CO Andy. So you play mostly as pretty much entirely as Orange Star, going through the entire campaign as they work their way through the different countries who are attacking them for different reasons. Then they find out that it wasn't Andy and Orange Star after all, it was Black Hole. And have this mysterious Black Hole group. Then they come together and win. So yeah. Picking up right after that, the invasion has failed.
Hey, Sammy. Nell said you needed to see us.
Andy, Max, thanks for coming so quickly. You're not gonna believe this, but the Black Hole Army's back.
You gotta be kidding! Didn't they learn their lesson the last time?
Yeah, we got it, Andy. We're not in Cosmoland anymore. We don't even have their location pinpointed. Here in Wars World, as you know, there are several continents.
Really?
You twerp.
I do so.
All right, knock it off, you two.
So we are in a different location entirely. We were in Cosmoland, now we're in Macroland. So yeah, this is definitely a really interesting variation of the story of 1, because again, in 1, you're fighting against the other countries, and the whole puppeteering black hole stuff comes at the end, and it's only Sturm. And this time, Storm is advancing into all of our territories at the same time. No ands ifs or buts about it. Like, it is Black Hole. And so, not only are we not fighting other countries, you know, we're fighting Black Hole with their new COs and their new abilities. We also won't be playing as Orange Star the entire time. You know, we'll kind of clean things up in Orange Star, then move on to the next one, move on to the next one, and eventually take the fight to Black Hole proper.
Let's do it.
I really don't need training again, but cool, I can skip it. Nice. A new enemy has planted its flag on Orange Star soil. Face off with Black Hole's troops to drive them all out. So if I recall,
What gives? Why aren't those orange star lines broken yet?
I think the Black Hole COs are like kind of have counterparts in their respective territories. So I believe Flak is fairly similar to Max,
You don't hear
where it's
so-
more like direct combat.
Yes, sir. Lord Black.
Yes.
Well, fine. Then I believe that's the case.
Phew, that was close.
Commander,
Nell. Andy.
Yeah, so call.
Settle down. Yes.
So just as a reminder, Flak. Ah, interesting. Flak occasionally strikes with barbaric strength. Flak's units may randomly strike with a modifier to firepower between 10, minus 10 and plus 15. So it's just, it's not even like it's just an all-around unit thing. But there's some variance in firepower. Also worth noting that in Advanced Warriors 1, you see we have 2 CO powers. In Advanced Warriors 1, we only have 1 CO power. I believe those are probably the same, maybe tweaked a little bit between games. That I'm not sure about. But Andy, we have the Hyper Repair, which we're used to, you know, restore 2 HP to all units and they gain 10 defense. But after that, if you don't use that and store it for the super, then Andy's Hyper Upgrade restores 5 HP to all Andy's units. They also gain 20 firepower, 10 defense, and 1 to movement range. Flak, units randomly strike with modifier firepower between plus 40 and minus 20. They also gain 10 defense. And then the Super CO power, you may randomly strike with a modifier between plus 80 and minus 30. They also gain 10 defense. Also here, you can see, and I didn't show this off in AW1 at all, but you can see here that like the strengths and weaknesses at a glance. So like Andy has normal firepower on everything, Flak has normal firepower on everything. Does have an extra unit that we don't have, and that is the Neo Tank, which is a new unit in Advance Wars. Let's see this. Advance Wars 2. Yeah, I keep forgetting. So second force plus 1.
That's one tough lady.
So there's a bunch of stuff. Neo tanks will come into play later. way too early in the game to be dealing with them.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works in this game. But in the original, also, point of order real quick. I hate that they replaced the stars with circles. In the original, the CO meter was expressed with stars, and they did away with that. And circles now. I hate it. Like, it's not bad, it's just not as cool. But yeah, with Neotanks, I don't know how they do it in this game. But in the original, what happened was in certain missions, and I don't remember if it told you ahead of time or not, but in certain missions, capturing a city would uncover blueprints, or it would uncover a map to a special mission, and completing that mission gave you the Neotank blueprints.
Yes.
Yes, I know how to use CO power.
Oh. Yeah. Huh. That's just a taste of my skill.
I was gonna be mad if I didn't perfect 300 that. Like, also, realistically, I know there's like a challenge campaign and stuff in one. I'm not gonna worry about doing that on stream. I might do it off stream just for fun, just to give me something to do. But
Is that all they got?
definitely don't want to spend all my stream time on that.
Orange Star COs. I'd be tougher.
Huh? Yes! Roger. Do you need me to explain?
Nope. Nope.
Mm.
Oh, that's okay. I was not expecting that tank there.
Listen up, you goon.
Let's see. I'll check out Sammy's super. Yeah. I mentioned this, I think, in AW1. But yeah, Sammy's CO power, super CO power. Foot soldiers gain movement range, firepower. But the best part about it, so you can capture any property in a single turn, regardless of your current health. So I could like whip a 1 HP.
Yeah.
A 1 HP infantry unit onto their HQ. Just, that's it. But it's only for the turn. Oh god. It's only for the turn with the CO power active. See, I know he's got at least 2 infantry. They're not going to be able to do anything. Oh, that didn't work out like I wanted.
Why think? Brute force!
So could be here. Also could be like here. Well, here. That's 2 to 3. That'd be like here. That would be too far. It could be. Couldn't be. So it's here or here. Not gonna be the fastest battle. I could have definitely done this one better. Also worth noting that the you kind of saw this with the first game, but like the CO meter fills up at different rates.
Huh?
But like, see, Sammy's got 3 and 5, Black has 3 and 3.
Understood.
But even then, they probably fill up at different rates.
Yeah. Will you shut your trap?
Hey, wait!
We'll go for so the plan for tonight is
Another
to
one
go
up
for like
Sammy.
roughly 2 more hours or so. Or until we get to a good stopping point.
Come on.
But yeah, I
What's
definitely
on
want
the
to make
racket,
sure to
buddy?
get the Neo
You
tank
lonely or something?
plans. This
Huh?
is my favorite unit
Well,
in the game,
would you look at
design wise
that?
and just
A
mechanically.
talking dog.
Ah! Let's do this. Ah! Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Do you need me to explain?
Come on. Ooh.
Yeah, we know.
All right.
Probably should have moved it there, dropped, and then I could have hit it next turn. But feel like I should get a clip of the brute force animation. Could be good for like, I don't know, for the video, you know. It's like worst case scenario, you can always bleed it with brute force. Something. Gonna go capture that other one, I think, just in case. Nope. Wanted this. Actually, I'm gonna use it now, I think.
Roll tank.
Get that extra movement and firepower and stuff in the medium tank. Hit that early. You really should have done it first. But... I think what I'm going to do is pull back, try and capture that. Problem is I don't remember where the things are. I don't remember if it tells. Honestly, it probably isn't this early, but and worst that happens is like kill a couple turns waiting. To be fair, I also don't know if they tend to be in already captured cities or in like neutral cities. But yeah, we definitely want the Neo tanks.
Black, was it? Dumb name for such a tough CO.
Because of the black hole starts with them, and they're the most powerful unit in the game. At the very least, the most powerful land unit, but I'm pretty sure the most powerful in all of them.
Who's here?
Interesting. I forget, did we get to do all of these? Because these aren't labeled like mission 7, mission 7, mission 7. I'm pretty sure we have to do them all. This is like a suggested order. If I recall. To be fair, I will say, to be fair, I looked this up. But I was going to say beforehand, I was pretty sure that this is the lab map mission.
Sir?
What was that
So I guess we'll see if they mention anything.
Yes, sir.
And I'm still not positive. I imagine since they're numbered 4, 5, 6, we get to do all of them.
Yeah.
I believe it's maybe one of these two cities, but we'll find out. I'm gonna say that fighter better be in range. You do really need to be careful of the AA, because there's not a great way of... So let's see. Fire can take out the bomber. Probably shouldn't have done that. Take out the fighter because it's annoying.
Commander,
Wait a s-
Uh-huh.
I do appreciate this from the perspective of like, so like I started right with Advance Wars 2. It's like I didn't really have an appreciation for that until or until I played the first one. But like they actually made capturing cities on maps you don't really need to capture cities on actually kind of worth it.
Rushing stuff. Barbaric blow.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get such good use theoretically out of these CO power animations. Oh yeah, Suba.
Roll tank. Max blast.
I guess I should move this guy off.
Yeah.
Come on. No!
Oh, come on!
Yeah, clearly she's not even my girlfriend, she's my waifu. Max can't have her.
I'll defend this country with every muscle I'm made of.
think we'll do the secret mission first. We'll see who it's against, actually. That's flag. Nah, you know, we'll just go in order. You get to meet the new CO Lash.
Yep.
Kind of prefer Lash's design from the originals.
You're right. Flack didn't set a trap for you. I did. Huh?
Note to self, do not call Mel old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh jeez. Oh, I got 7 days. So yeah, definitely there's something here. They don't have any battleships? Alright, that's a battleship. Also, I just noticed I had this transport copter. I'll get rid of that with a show model. There, that's what I was thinking.
Yes. What? Surprised? Sure.
Oh, sorry, we didn't check, check her stats and stuff. So yeah, so Lash is looks like a terrain specialist. Her grounded naval units gain +10 to firepower per terrain star, so things like cities, which have a defense of 3, particular bad, woods 2, HQ has 4, so things like that. Are particularly of Note. I think what I need to do is like swap. Swap my infantry down and one turn capture the. I didn't check her. I'm gonna check her CO ability too. Terrain tactics. Movement costs are 1 across all terrain except in snow, +10 defense. Same thing, farm tactics. They get +10 to defense and double benefits from terrain defensive cover. The movement cost drop to 1 defense. Up cruisers, take out. Yeah. Yeah, so she's definitely a terrain specialist.
Let's play. Prime tactics.
Yeah, 6 defense is pretty rough. So I think what I need to do is land her here, chop her, but I gotta get rid of this first. Well, no, I don't. As long as it doesn't die. I do need to know, do I have a infantry or a mech? It's kind of important. What is it? So ideally I want to drop it there. Don't have a lot of wiggle room here. Actually, I think I do need to do it now. Still gonna take 2 days. Good, she's not gonna lower. That's exactly what we want. Technically, I could probably get by with just destroying everything, but I want to do the one-time capture. It's cooler. Plus, we get to see the animation.
Now it's my turn. Victory march! Okay. Roger that.
Beep beep boop. Dummy. I prefer artificial malevolence. Powering down. Oh.
Ugh. Flash. She's gonna be a handful.
It's still not the worst CO to go against. Like, we've not met Adder yet. I believe it's basically Black Hole's version of Grit.
Hey there!
I vaguely remember him being, like, indirect unit. And in fact, I want to say maybe it's Grit's Super CO, or maybe it's one of Adder's powers. But I vaguely remember there's a power in the game that allows you to move an indirect combat unit and then fire on the same turn, which normally can't happen.
Oh, Flack!
Oh, we get the Black Cannon
Black
already.
Cannon's ready to go.
But we still have Hawk as well. Hawk's
I promise it won't hurt this time. Flack. Toodles.
Gotta crush him.
Mm-hmm. No!
It's the other big difference in this. We have cannons, like giant ass cannons that we have to
Yes!
take out.
Come on!
I've got this.
Huh.
Nope. No, we don't need this.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
See, this one is like straight up, you just have to destroy the cannon. Because, like, notice, they don't start with any units, and we're still here, so... Yeah, that's a big ass. I'm gonna go capture this.
No. Doodles. Andy!
Fire once every 2 days on the strongest unit in range. I would love to go, like, take that shit out.
Andy! Oh. Good luck.
See, it would have been nice to do the Neo Tank mission already, because then I would have had it for this mission, but not a huge deal. So I can maybe grab that factory. Actually, that's probably more important right now. Stop their funds from coming in. Because they only have the 3 right now. Actually, probably better to go to rocket and we can just hit it without taking damage. I mean, he literally can't do anything right now. This is like the saddest scenario. It would be nice to gather a little bit of... I like how damaging exactly is this hand. Like, we're not getting out of fighting this, and it's good that they do that, because these show up a lot later on. Also worth noting that, I mean, technically these guys probably have 100 life too, but this one actually has 100 life. So I did 55, it's got 45 left. Like, it's a hard number versus like, oh, you're gonna have to... Didn't fly around, okay. That works. I would have assumed once every 2 days means like once every 2 days from the time it fires, but
Nice work.
it really
Oh
really
no.
wasn't that
Commander.
close though.
Well, jeez. No one.
Oh.
Ugh.
Totally fucked him on this. That was just beautiful. If that ain't a perfect
Did it.
S rank.
We won!
Okay, we'll go do the lab mission now. Because we actually can't do the other one.
Lord Black!
No, no, no! Come on. Ugh.
I love that it takes 7 days to delete the intel. But like, even if I capture on like the last day, like I still get the whole intel.
Now! Huh. Yes.
Boo. Oh, I got this. It's fine. Beautiful. Easy. Some of these get hard. I'm pretty sure they're all on a time limit, too.
Yes, sir. Whoa. Yeah. Yes. I can't wait to try out a Neo tank.
Neither can I. I have been anxiously awaiting the Neo tank. Like, you have no idea how much I love these things. I don't think we'll get through all of Blue Moon, but we'll start Blue Moon. I mean, to be fair, kind of finishing Orange Star and like Galleon here is probably like it seems like a good stopping point, but
Oh, Flag, Flag, Flag. You seem to be having a rough day.
Leave off, Black!
yeah. So like, kind of generally speaking, how it breaks down is Flack is Orange Star, Lash is Blue Moon, Adder's Gold Yellow Comet, Hawk is Green Earth, and then Sturm is Black Hole.
Let's roll.
You're gonna go for the Neo tanks. So I want Max. So yeah, I should be going forward. I should be a little clearer and more precise with the terminology, because I've been calling bases factories for like all other Advance Wars, but technically they are bases. That big black thing up there is the factory, technically.
Yeah. Sure.
So I believe technically our objective will be to bust these pipes. I think what I'm gonna try and do is like rush this factory.
Huh?
Wait a
What? Ah.
Technically I should probably put the APC there. Might be able to grab that airport pretty quickly.
Let's do it. Come on.
Probably should have done that opposite, but oh well.
Smash him!
That was honestly the stupidest thing I could have done, but sure. Those just missed down. If I should have built something there, I think. Well, I don't think others are gonna take that. I'm just gonna have to take it back. I can spend, what, 9,000? Let's buy a regular tank for now. And I misclick, that's okay. Honestly, it's fine. I do appreciate this. To be fair, the airport should theoretically be easy to take back. I say it has. They boxed me out of the. Okay. Not quite, but they tried. That was a valiant effort. I'm gonna take that airport back. Oh, we can afford a Neo. Yeah, I'll build it here. They really like attacking the transport units.
Stay up.
Don't like all these indirect units.
Barbaric blow.
I mean, if I can keep that busy, then I can sneak up them. Sucker. Did jack shit. That was a really nice roll. You gotta get rid of this fucking missile if I can. I'll help it.
Give up.
Because I'll build this bomber and I'll just go for the pipe and be done with it. Close enough, that is not gonna do shit. This is actually really good positioning, except I can't reach. No, this is stupid. I know that's annoying, but I'm gonna take the shot when I can. God, I love those. Oh, nice. Wasn't expecting the one shot.
No! Whoa! Ah.
Yes!
Blast it!
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, yeah!
I'm getting a mic over
Orange
here.
Star never backs down.
And I do really need to try and push this, but I think this is fine for now. It's a good stopping point.
Welcome! Look who's here!
This is terrible! Red! Red! Where are you?
Hey now, I'm right here. What's all the commotion, Olaf?
Gah!
sir. I'm calling, sir. Today is the very first day of my posting to headquarters.
Yes.
Sir, yes, sir.
Howdy there.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot we could do
Father? Come quickly.
Golden Comet at the same time.
Ah,
Technically.
Sonia! But good timing. I can't seem to find my other sock. Ugh.
Yes, sir.
Hostile forces. Yes, we must consider that.
Sensei!
Can't an old man drop in and check up on a former student, Kanbei?
Uh-huh. Preparations complete.
Yeah, so I believe we don't get Green Earth until we finish both of these, but technically we can do these in any order. But again, there is a suggested order. So yeah, we got mission 9 through 16 here. Some up here. Yeah, we'll call it here. So briefly, and I'll go over this once we get to playing as them again, but we did just get introduced to our first batch of friendly new COs. We have Colin in Blue Moon. He's sort of opposite of Kanbei. So if you remember, Kanbei's ability is that all of his passive, I should say, his passive ability is that all of his units cost 20% more. However, they are stronger than normal units, so it's a trade-off. You get stronger units, but you pay more. Colin is the opposite. Colin's units, I don't want to necessarily say 20%, but I'm pretty sure it's 20%. Colin's units are cheaper, but because he's a new CO, because he's like a rich kid, you know, so like he can get them for a good discount and stuff, but because he is a newer CO, he's inexperienced, his troops reflect that, and they're going to be a bit weaker. I believe his super as well gives you like an additional influx of cash based on how many buildings you have when you have it. Either that or like your units get a boost to stats depending on how much money you have. His mechanical aspect, like he's very like money driven. Meanwhile, in Gold Comet, we just got introduced to Sensei. As Sonia pointed out, Kanbei kind of takes care of the land stuff. He's got the superior troops, a bit more expensive. Sonia is intel gathering. She's really good at Fog of War. And then Sensei, the new guy, is more of an aerial specialist. If you couldn't tell by his design, it very closely resembles like a paratrooper. And yeah, so Sensei is like a copter expert with battle copters and that sort of thing. I think a little bit of infantry too, like sort of a mix of like copter and infantry if I'm not mistaken, but primarily copters. Not as good in the air as Eagle is, but Eagle like also focuses heavily on like planes in general, so like bombers and fighters too. Sensei doesn't go that far. But I do believe Sensei is kind of like a mix of Sammy and Eagle. And then later on we'll get to Green Earth, and I won't spoil anything, so we'll hold off on that. Before I go, a note about scheduling for the week. I have, assuming we're doing it, I don't think everyone was okay with it. I don't see why we wouldn't. But I got games tomorrow night with my friends. Realistically, I probably won't stream. I'm not going to 100% count it out. But I think realistically, by the time I get finished with that and eating dinner and everything, probably be a little on the later side. Maybe kind of like tonight, maybe start at like 9. So like we'll kind of play it by ear. But I wouldn't count on it. So we'll definitely be back Wednesday with Advance Wars 2. Not entirely sure what time as of yet, but I think I'm gonna try and shoot for a bit of an earlier stream so I can wrap things up earlier, so I can go to bed earlier because I have to get up earlier on Thursday because it is an in-office day for me at work, so I gotta get up extra early and like get breakfast, shower, make sure I'm like awake and stuff when I go into the office. And then tentatively we'll stream Thursday night as well with some more Advance Wars. I have Blood on the Clock Tower on Friday. Realistically, that'll probably go too late to stream afterwards by the time I, again, get through those games, eat dinner. Probably looking at close at like 10:30, 11 o'clock here, so probably won't stream on Friday if I finish early enough. And excuse me. If I finish early enough, then possibly, but again, kind of like tomorrow, I wouldn't count on it. And I would say tomorrow is honestly a bit more likely than Friday, but I'm not entirely counting anything else. And then Saturday, I guess it depends. Technically, we do have the bi-weekly blind race in the Mystery Community on Saturday, which I kind of want to participate in, but also I feel like it's a game I probably wouldn't do that great in, probably get stuck too easily. So either I'm going to do that and then do Advance Wars like maybe Saturday evening, if my friends don't want to do anything. I might also float the idea of doing some board game type things with my friends on Saturday, because we've been meaning to do that for a while. But I'd say in all likelihood I will stream something on Saturday, I just don't know what. But it'll either be the blind race, maybe, and then maybe some Advance Wars, or if I opt not to do the blind race and don't do anything with my friends, I think what I would like to do is something I've been wanting to do for a while, like pretty much ever since I got the idea to do like the impossible run of Dead Space, is another 360 game I'm really fond of, fairly familiar with, granted not recently, but I probably knew it better than Dead Space before because like the thing with Dead Space, right, is before I did the impossible mode, I played through normally to like mop up weapon achievements and stuff. So like when I did the impossible run of Dead Space, like the game was really fresh in my mind, because I had played through it like literally like the week of. Bioshock not so much, but I played through Bioshock a few times. I'm hoping I remember enough about it to like fairly be okay. But if we do Bioshock, the goal is to do the Big Brass Balls achievement. It's for completing the game on hard without using the Vita Chambers, which is basically the death mechanic, the respawn mechanic. And I had an idea that like for that, because I had some like Birdie Bots every flavor jelly beans and some Bean Boozled stuff when I went to the Jelly Belly factory that I need to eat up and use. So I'm like, hey, why not like do a thing where every time I die, I eat a jelly bean. So that'll be fun. I would say if we don't do that this Saturday, I would say in all likelihood I will do that following Saturday. So I think that Bioshock will either be the 13th or the 20th. And then we can discuss Sunday a bit later, but tentatively I will stream something in the afternoon. May or may not be Advance Wars. Partly depends on how far we get in Advance Wars this week. Partly depends on just if I want to take a break from Advance Wars. The other thing I really want to try and stream this month a bit is La Mulana. Because I know a lot of people in the Mystery community would probably enjoy watching that. I haven't really touched. I think I played like an hour like a couple years ago. I didn't get very far. But yeah, I think that would be fun. So I might start that on Sunday. I'm gonna try and not overlap things too much. But La Mulana, whenever we start it, will probably be like a once a week thing, like maybe on Sundays or something. And then, so we'll call it there on the schedule for now. Same sort of pattern I would expect throughout May, though. Like Tuesdays are going to be very iffy. And the 19th, I also have Clock Tower, so I probably won't stream then. But the following Friday is fine, I think. We'll see. Also, I think probably, hopefully, my goal is to get like an Advance Wars video out by the end of the month, and I really need to start working on that. So I might not stream as much toward the end of the month. We'll kind of see how things go. I might also push that video back to like June and maybe do like a quick Vampire Survivors thing. But I'll figure that out. Not important right now. But that's generally kind of how the schedule is looking for the rest of the week. Possible stream tomorrow. I wouldn't count on it, but possible stream tomorrow. Definite stream Wednesday. Definite stream Thursday. Probably not stream Friday. A stream of some sort on Saturday, and then a stream of some sort on Sunday. And then we'll go for Tuesday. I do also just kind of looking a bit forward in the future as well. Going to try and be really good about like starting, especially if I'm playing stuff that I want to use for like YouTube videos and stuff. Trying to be better about like finishing things on stream. So at some point we need to work through the quarry some more and really try and finish that up. Oh, excuse me. We need to really try and finish that up. And then I know one of my friends has been really obsessed with the Zero Escape series right now. He got really into 999. That hasn't really found a good playthrough of Virtue's Last Reward. So we might do that soon. The thing with that is, granted, I've played 999 multiple times at this point, like all the way through. Debating on whether I should go through it again. I did stream it once, but that was a long time ago. I don't think the bots exist, or not entirely anymore. So I'm debating on starting 999 first, and then jumping into Virtue's Last Reward, but that's just putting off VLR quite a bit. The other thing, and again, the thing is, if I'm going to start doing YouTube content like I would like to, I do have some ideas for games that I want to talk about, potentially, at the very least. And I would need to find time to play those. And granted, I don't necessarily have to stream those, but I feel like the games I kind of am leaning toward talking about are things that, like, knowing my limited audience would probably be interested in checking out. So, you know, always tempted to stream. And I, you know, I gotta get video footage anyway. We'll see. I'll think about the stuff. Try and come up with like a schedule, rough schedule of like what games I want to do when, or what videos I want to make when, and kind of work around. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to head off. It is a little under 2 hours to the stream. That's okay. It was a short one today. We got through a good chunk of the campaign. And 23% already. Like, I mean, and that's not saying much because obviously the missions are going to get a lot harder. Different things going on later down the line. I know there's one mission I'm not looking forward to because I remember it gave me like the hardest fucking time on the original. Need some green art though, so we got a little bit yet. But yeah, so again, one last time. Possible, but likely not stream tomorrow. Definitely stream Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday will be a bit earlier. Thursday will be probably closer to normal time, like 8, 9 o'clock. Friday is technically possible, but like super unlikely. Stream of some sort on Saturday, probably either like a longer Bioshock stream that'll start early and just go until whenever, or bi-weekly blind race starting at 1 p.m. Pacific, and then maybe some Advanced Wars or something lighter afterwards. Stream of some sort Sunday afternoon until games with friends. With that, good night, everyone. I hope you had fun hanging out, and I will see you either tomorrow or Wednesday, I hope. Bye.